We are now in new moon energy, and what an energy it is to be in. Oh my goodness. If you missed all of the highlights, I suggest you review yesterday's video. I went into great detail about the energies surrounding us and what we need to do and what we don't need to do. So I suggest you review that video. Today we have a very strong element of water, okay? And that'll make us more emotional, more sensitive. But unlike yesterday, we also have a strong fire element. And that's going to give us the energy to build on the momentum of our goals and dreams and pushing ourselves forward. And having that energy, having that drive. We also have a very strong mutable presence today. So that's going to allow us to go with the flow and adjust our plans accordingly throughout what's happening to us. So if something shows up unexpectedly, we're a little bit more capable of managing it, maybe sideswiping it completely. Let's sit back, relax. Let's explore the cosmic energies. Together, we can gain an understanding of how to utilize this energy, how to embrace this energy, and move forward today and every day. So hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thanks for being here, and thank you for all of the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. Welcome to your daily focus for November the 14th, 2023. So let's dive right into the numerology. We have a 14 today. The 14 is about having more by having less. Having more by having less. In other words, we don't need a lot of the things that we do have around us. They don't add to our path forward. They don't add to the energy, to the momentum, to the excitement. And if anything, the more we have around us, the more we're weighed down with different energies. So today is a day to really look at what you do have and what you necessarily need to have. And that's not just in the material world. Okay, we could have control over certain portions of life that we don't really need that control. Somebody else could handle that. And yet we force it on ourselves. We say, no, I must do it. Well, let them do it, okay? It won't be done as good as you. But it will open up the time, the energy, and perhaps even the resources to do what you want to do. To work on your passions, your goals, your dreams. 1 plus 4 is a 5, and that's about creating giggles and laughters and smiles. That's about allowing your creativity, your self-expression to flow. It's a time to allow romance and a softer modalities is what I hear into our life. Modalities, okay. And if we look at the numerology of the day, it'd be an 11 plus a 5 plus a 7, which is a 23 energy. And the 23 energy asks us to recognize that there is a higher energy than us, overlooking us. It could be God, your angels, your higher self, a divine wisdom, the universe. But we are protected. We are also being shown to go in a certain direction. Maybe they're whispering in our ears. Maybe they're showing us different things. Maybe the same subjects keep coming up. You keep seeing the same things. Okay? All leading towards where you need to go. To the safe ports, to the safe havens. To the structured and strong path. And 2 plus 3 is a 5. So we're back to the 5 energy. Okay, astrology for the day. We have the sun in Scorpio. We have the moon in Sagittarius now. And we are ready to pursue a new vision. We're not interested in the details right now. We're focused on the big picture. We want new experiences and adventures because that's going to satisfy that deep emotional need that's calling out to us. Spontaneity. Spontaneity comes into being part of our energy. So I will caution you with that we are looking at the big picture, yes, but we also have to look at what our actions and our words today actually does towards either manifesting or diluting our dreams, our goals. We don't want to plan ahead under the Sag energy, absolutely not, and we prefer to wing it. Like, let's just do it and see what happens kind of attitude. We will tend to overstate things. We will tend to overdo things. We will stretch the truth. We'll tell a couple of white lies just to make it sound more phenomenal or more enticing. So be careful of that, because your words could come back and haunt you later. And we also have the Sun and Chiron talking today. And this is a moment in time that truly supports us in who we are and who we want to be, by recovering missing pieces of ourselves. To accept and embrace the human experience completely. To realize that you're perfect in your imperfections. That you may be actually opening a door to self that is actually a door to a whole new way of being. So if you're struggling with, what is my true purpose? And you're willing to do the work, you're willing to do the inner exploration today, you may find a very unique path in this process. Know that you have to create this path because it's as unique as you are. Okay, let's turn to the cards. Thank you for all the comments. It gives me an idea of what you're liking and what you don't like, so that I can be more present for you and bring you content that you are actually showing up to watch. Remember to like and subscribe, okay? And ring that little bell right after you hit subscribe. The little bell right next to it. Hit that, and you'll be notified of all my content the minute I release it. So there's an added bonus. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say, shall we? Underlying energy, the Ten of Cups, our happily ever after, our best life ever. How do we imagine it? What are we doing? What are we wearing it? How do we feel? What does our mornings look like? What do our afternoons look like? What do our evenings look like under this new energy of the best life ever? Are you making the same to-do list as you would right now? Are you going about life in the same way, or are there different things? And are you incorporating those different things into your today so that you can slowly make that thought of what it would be like into something tangible, into something real? So we're definitely thinking big picture here. We are thinking about the end game. We are thinking about how wonderful it is. And so I want you to just take that one step further and say, so am I doing that today? You see yourself and you got that promotion, and so now you're a professional and you're setting your alarm at 5 a.m. so you can go over your notes for the day, make your list of things to do, get your 20 minutes of meditation and maybe a small workout, and off to work you go. Are you doing that now? Maybe you should incorporate one or two things in now and just slowly bring that picture into being something tangible, something real, something concrete. To make that picture, when you're looking at it, more realistic, more real. First card, Four of Wands, is back again in the first position. And I believe that's exactly where it was for the new moon energy. This is essentially the proposal card. This is, if I was doing a personal reading and you were single, I'd say you might get a proposal coming here. But in the context of a collective reading, not everyone's going to get a marriage proposal today, okay? I know that for a fact, but you might. This is now on a broader scale, new partnerships, new friendships, or we're growing those relationships. We're putting energy into these relationships that we have. New partnerships, new next door neighbors, new people in the community that you're reaching out and meeting, new groups of people perhaps. Okay, and this card is here to tell us to celebrate those little moments, to not wait for the whole big picture to be done before we finally can take a breath and say, wow, good job, great job, we did well, we make a great team. We need to do it. Here we are building a castle, okay? We have only got 4 wands in the ground. We've hung up a little bit of garland to spice it up a little bit, and we're celebrating that moment, that we got that far, that we took a step that we can clearly see we took. that it's got some kind of traction, that we can build upon that. So it's about celebrating your relationships today in the smallest of things, in the smallest of things. Absolutely. This is the day to just, say, hey, was thinking about you. Or reaching out to someone you haven't talked to in a very long time, but you just love to get together with them for a cup of coffee or tea and just get caught up on their life and let them know where you are in life. And maybe reestablish that relationship. This could be new business partners coming in, so socialize with purpose. Do you have an elevator speech for where you're going, what you want to do, who you are, and what you want to accomplish? We have the Ace of Cups, and this is about embracing new beginnings, new starts, new ideas, new journeys, new desires. Truly, this is a card that is beautiful to come up right now because it tells us that we can embrace those new things, that we don't have to worry about our yesterdays as much as we need to concentrate on those first initial steps. And I think some of us have started with the solar eclipse last month. So this could be, a new wave, an elevated path, stretching it out in one way or another, giving it more context of what you want. Maybe you were just going to do the room and now you want to do every room in the house. Maybe you just did the room and now the furniture doesn't match, whatever it might be for you. But this is a time to embrace the vision of your dreams, of your tomorrows. And since we started with the Ten of Cups, I'm going to say you're happily ever after, your best life ever. And embrace that and own it and expect it. And we have the Lovers. Well, if this was a relationship reading, I'd definitely be hearing wedding bells, or at least, tying that knot somehow. So the Lovers is here. So this is about deepening relationships. This is about growing your relationships deeper and stronger. This is about take the word relationship out of there and put your goals, your dreams, your desires, your plans, and embrace it. Fall in love with it. Get excited about it because it's going to be your life going forward. You know it has potential. You know you can grow it forward. You have what it takes. We'll get an oracle card. So 3 very beautiful cards. Now, none of them are all the Lovers. Okay, the Lovers. And I always count the Aces as being a little bit stronger energy there for us too. So we do have strong energy today again. Renewal of peace, the 13 energy. Well, what happened on the 13th? Maybe a new moon. And I went into great detail about the 13 energy, obviously, because it was the 13th. Okay. Renewal of peace. So I'll hold that up so you can see the pictures within the pictures. See what pops out to you first and foremost. It may be a special message just for you. Google it later and say, hey Google, what does it mean if I see a snail spiritually, or a little mouse, or a hedgehog, or a frog, or a bird, or a robin, or a squirrel, or I find a baby with wings, or there's bluebells growing, or what do you see? And sometimes when you look at these, you see faces in the trees and all kinds of stuff. Okay, renewal of peace. It's important to maintain peace with all aspects of your life: mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. Inner imbalances can often manifest in your daily life if you don't make time to take care of yourself. It doesn't matter whether or not your imbalance is a negative one. Being optimistic to the point of believing yourself to be invincible can also lead to challenges. Balance is best achieved through listening to your body. Take time for yourself, allow your inner power to heal, and return to being peace-filled. This will assist you and make you stronger. So in that relaxation, in that meditation, in that prayerful moment, also look at, with the sun and Chiron, look internally and find those missing pieces of self. Understand where you might have given your power away before. You took somebody's opinion and carved it into stone. And how it detached you from a certain sense of who you were because of that. And we'll get an animal card. And we have the sea otter, happiness. Well, that's the 5 energy coming back out to greet us. See if we'll be able to read it here. Be the master of playful living. I can't really read it though, it's blurry. No. Can we get it clearer, guys, please? No? Okay. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go, and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Surrender to the waves. So that's that 23 energy, right? Your good destiny of love is sure. So your good destiny of love. The love of yourself, a love of another, a love of objects, a love of your environment, a love for what is yet to come. Your destiny of love is sure. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.